Biddies for the titties.
What?
Shock the system.
going on, bro? Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Give me one moment as I fix the technical difficulties with my camera. Come on, camera. Let's deactivate it here. We got the homie in the building. Boom. What's poppin', bruh? Hold on. Let's stand here. Mad dog. Where are you? Give us one moment as I try to fix this one other seems to be issue with this stream. So we're back in video. Again, hold on. Now I'm trying to see if this is actually working. Trust me, yeah, I know, Jocelyn. I'm about to pull up Discord right now. Evo Alpha, but let me know if y'all can hear him. Can y'all hear him?
All right, can y'all hear me?
Oh snap! There we are.
Yo, there we go. There we go.
We live now, y'all. First of all, I was gonna give this man an introduction, but this man actually leads no introduction, y'all. So I want y'all to give a warm welcome to the homie, the man, the myth, the legend, X Evo Alpha in the building, y'all.
Yo, appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me here.
Not a problem.
It's a super pleasure, bro.
And,
Hope you're feeling amazing. Welcome. Hey, everybody, how y'all feeling?
You know, I'm feeling decent. I can't complain. I was about to clock into work, but I'm here. Well, Fluffy, you know we always appreciate you. But first, I gotta talk to somebody. Chill, girl. You did not have to. Who just did? Maximus, thank you for the follow. Chill, girl, you did not have to come in and drop 100 biddies for the titties before the stream even started. But we appreciate and love you. Thank you. Oh my God. So, been waiting on this for a while, actually, because, man, we're sitting at 770 followers. And
oh, congrats, sir. Congrats.
We're pushing ever closer to the 1K followers goal that I'm having for myself, because, you know, I'm trying to set goals, trying to live by everything that I preach in my Discord.
Of
So
course.
that's the one thing I did want to do. Oh man, I've been doing good. How are you doing today? Besides the situation I posted about in the Discord earlier today, but it is what it is. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. Chilling. Just had to do some family stuff earlier in the day. And other than that, just chilling. Excited to be here. Excited to be a guest on the show. Super, super honored again, man. Thank you for the opportunity. But yeah, just chilling. Just chilling. Excited to talk about whatever you plan on talking about. Whatever we want to talk about.
We're gonna talk about a lot today, man.
Yeah.
Because we as black men are constantly, for some odd reason, nitpicked at, hated, feared.
Yeah, of
And,
course. Of course.
Just
On and off the platform.
on and off the platform. So, tell me, what has it been your experience, not just being a man, but being a black man on this platform so far? Whoa, hold on. Hey, we got King Dev coming in and dropping a big fat ass 9 on us with a raid. What is poppin'? King Dev, much love, appreciation. What's good, everybody? For everybody coming over from King Dev's raid, much love and appreciation for y'all for supporting the homie. Thank y'all for coming in to check out Roki Talks. I am Total Roki. I'm a variety streamer. The man that is on the screen with me is X Evo Alpha. He is also a variety streamer.
How y'all feeling?
So I'm glad y'all are here. Y'all gonna get to see me and him practically just shoot the shit on here. So, as I asked before we got that raid dropped on us, how is it being a black man on Twitch?
I mean, for the most part, I feel like the company you keep, it can definitely explain who you can be as a person, especially on this platform. For me, it's been nothing but a chill vibe. In the beginning, like starting off growing for myself, it was always just something that I looked at kind of like as a side hobby. And then the more I kind of dove into Twitch and met the people I met, yourself included, like you, Dangerous Voice, Daniel J, Fluffy, like so many people. It became such a positive group of like not only like of like homies, but also people of color that I look to as motivation in this, because it's not like some people that we do know on here. Some people may stream, some people may not stream, some people may stream a little less than us. But I feel like the people that I've met throughout this entire journey, I've been grateful to be able to look at them as like examples and as people to kind of help me to recenter when I need to get focused and grind and do what I want to do as far as like being a creator on here and a creator off of Twitch, because gotta put the content out there. But it's always great to have positive people that I can look to as motivation.
Hey, I can definitely second that. My cousin Fluffy, who's in here, who needs to give herself a shout out, actually ended up introducing me to you and to Bear. And it's just the vibes that I get from y'all is just amazing. And then you introduced me to the Danielle J, and it was just like all around finding people that were, comfortable, not only in their skin, but comfortable in their skin on Twitch, where,
Of course.
We got people going around doing this really lame ass thing called hate raids, and
Yeah. Yes, sir. And it's like no time at all. Like they wake up with just hate in their heart. Just let me just on some wild rudeness. And then looking at from what you had posted earlier today about that other person that got hate rated, I can imagine the amount of fear that people have on this platform and how much of a turnoff it can be for some people to like be afraid to just go live and with just be afraid to go live, especially with everything going on, and with this going on, and barely if any like word from the platform itself on this. I mean, we got a little bit from Twitch, but nothing that was helping the people immediately. I felt like.
Yeah, and I'm doing all right, Orochi. How about yourself, man? Orochi's another really dope streamer that I ended up meeting on here, man. Great vibes. Man's an anime fan as well. Our guy here, Evo Alpha, is an anime fan as well, man.
Yo.
Actually, before I ended up just starting the stream, I had went because, I'm always in your stream, so I know exactly what anime you be watching and what you be listening to. So before I actually put everything together, I was working on some stuff, and I was going to bring you out to this. I found the JoJo's theme on SoundBit.
I'm with it.
So I was just like, man, it's dope.
Hey, I'm with it. Man, I don't know, bro. Like, I love all my parts of JoJo. Like, I feel like if you watch JoJo out of order, it's damn near like a sin. But I love all my parts of JoJo. It's something about Golden Wind in this theme song, bro.
Hey, Golden
about Golden Wind.
Golden Wind is lit. JoJo has a
Golden Wind is so fucking lit.
And you know what's crazy about it? When you really sit back and think about it, JoJo's anime, huh? Yes, Ramen Fox anime. Yes, we will dive into anime as well, because
JoJo has like one of the dopest soundtracks. One of the dopest soundtracks, and like everybody's like main theme, like Giorno's theme, is like the hypest thing ever, especially when it kicks in, like in any fight, in every fight that it kicks in.
Can you guess what anime was the reason? This says the Ramen Fox, so I'm gonna take a wild guess that your name came from Naruto.
I was gonna say Cowboy Bebop.
But it feels like a Naruto thing too. It's got to be Naruto and the QB. But it could also be Cowboy. Yeah, Naruto.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we some Naruto fans around here too. JoJo. At first I was skeptical of watching JoJo, but during the quarantine I actually sat down. When I actually sat down during quarantine and actually started watching it, I really got into it. I was just like, man, I can't believe I actually didn't give this a shot. But quarantine just opened my mind. I was like, man,
quarantine I ain't gonna front. Quarantine opened my mind to a lot of one anime that I was not checking for the longest. Black Clover.
Yeah,
Black Clover is man. Like I still want to check into Dr. Stone, and I hear so many people talk about it. But Black Clover was like, it was Dr. Stone and Black Clover that I just did not care to watch. And then somebody was just like, watch Black Clover, and immediately like a lot of people will say they see similarities in Black Clover to Naruto, and when I look at Black Clover, I see it too. But it's something about, I feel like low key Asta gotta be one of the hardest working MCs out, to be in a magic filled world, and not like they say some people got a little bit. They say some people may have like
he got
the smallest percentage. He got zero. Imagine just none. In a magic filled world, everybody got magic. Even some animals got magic, and you got zero.
Right.
Man was in the fucking gym. Said, I'm gonna go to the forest. I'm gonna get my weight up. And
that man,
I'm gonna get
that man took J. Cole lyrics to heart. Seeing how he was living, said, I gotta get my weight up. He took them words to heart.
He said, I gotta get my weight up. Hardest working MC in this bitch. Gotta get my fucking weight up.
Not even just him. Like, a lot of people give me shit for it, but I feel the same way about Deku. Deku literally went from having nothing without here getting clapped by Bakudo as a kid with a quirk, and he just sitting here like, damn, I'm quirkless. This motherfucker
I'm
finna beat my
quirkless.
ass.
Right. Like he had heart. I'll give it to him. He had heart, but man, like Deku, like that's another one too. Deku and Asa, I feel like low key two of the hardest working MCs right now.
Hey, the Ramen Fox, thank you for the follow. You know, and it's wild because when you think about it, to go back to JoJo, like JoJo has one of the hardest, has one of to me has the one of the dopest soundtracks, right along with Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy
True.
Bebop's soundtrack,
Man,
fire.
slap that, and then I wasn't the one thing that got me into like listening to a lot of anime OSTs. I think it's not like the first anime that I watched, but I think Attack on Titan's OSTs was like the door opener for me.
Oh yeah, because
And
I'm gonna
then
be totally honest with you. Season 4, I didn't. Season 4 is opener. I was like, man, I don't know.
yeah,
about this.
a lot of people. It kind of grew on me, but it still wasn't. It kind of grew on me, but it still wasn't like all that. It grew on me, but like it grew on me just because I was just waiting. Because I read the manga, and I'm sitting here just waiting. Like it's all season 4 is funny.
Fairy Tail?
Just airing
Hey, Fairy Tail dope.
black Air Force energy.
Like
The
we gonna talk
entire
about him. We gonna talk about
Man.
because not only did that man have black Air Force energy, this man had black, white, and Tim energy,
Bro.
Like,
This man had the high top Air Force Ones with the strap, but then he didn't strap them.
yeah.
Like, bro, that's like he was the one dude that was in the Air Force Ones, the black ones, just
with no straps.
just with no strap. With the strap was on the shoe, just wasn't strapped up.
Like
Man.
that man. Like, hey, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If there was ever a character that said "fuck them kids," it's season 4 airing.
Bruh, that whole meme about man Jordan, fuck them kids. That's
man,
Aaron.
fuck them
That's Aaron.
kids. Like he really did that. We in here like saying, my homie, my boy, what is poppin'? Grim Reaper 0360. What's coppin', my boy? Grim Reaper is also another one of my another really huge anime fan, and I'm glad I met him as well. Next question is really because like I always ask this question because it's something that I'm trying to get a take on from people.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on self-promotion in your chat? What do you believe self-promotion is when somebody comes into your chat?
When I immediately think of self-promotion, I think of like the random person that's probably never been in your channel that will come in and be like, I've had it happen like not like often, but it's happened several times here and there, but they'll immediately come in like, hey, you should go check out this person, and then link somebody random. They'll either link themselves or they'll link some random ass person, or the person that comes in, they'll have like a channel that has like maybe 5 or less followers or maybe nothing, and then they're linking somebody else's channel, and then looking at their channel, they play like something, not saying like Minecraft is bad or something, but they're playing something random like fucking Minecraft for like 12 hours straight, and just on some that's to me what self-promotion is. You just coming in, you don't give a fuck about the streamer, you don't give a fuck about like connecting with anybody in the audience, or even like care about the game that's being played, or whatever content is on that person's stream, and you just come in and be like, hey, fuck what you doing, come check out this person. That's self-promotion to me.
Sakai-sama, what is poppin'? Lady Sakai is in the building. Lady Saki is in the building. Chef Ducky, what is poppin'? Hey, like, I ask because, man, you know, when I see people come in and, you know, they drop in their emotes and their accent, you know, like they're dropping their own stuff, and like you know, when you come into my channel and you drop your emotes, I really don't care about that because those are your emotes. You paid for them.
I've been hearing about that too, about how some people feel this type of way of like if you go into somebody else's channel and like if you're like talking about what's going on, and like say you may add like and like maybe their personal email that may be related to what they stated. Like I've been noticing how some people, I guess, have an issue with that. I don't really see a problem in that personally. For me, like you can kind of tell with someone's context if they're coming in just like oh, like let me just spamming their emotes, just to, I don't know, maybe show them off if they're proud of it. I've never exactly had that happen to me, where somebody just comes in and just like, hey, you should check out this person, link to some Twitch, and then dropping all their emails for that channel. That's never directly happened. I don't really see a problem with that for me. I have been hearing about like people having a problem with that. It's definitely, I feel like, um, definitely like what Grim Reaper said, like respect on both sides. Like,
Mm-hmm.
to if you're gonna come into somebody's channel and engage in with that person or with their game or with the people that's in there, it definitely has to come on. It definitely has to be organic. Definitely has to be polite. Definitely have to have what they call like Twitch etiquette. Like, I wouldn't go into somebody else's stream while they're playing a game that I like and be like, "Hey, I didn't know you played this game. I also play this game. I'm playing this game later on today. You should come check me out because I'm gonna go play this game." Like, I feel like that's completely like unnecessary, like rude and
Right?
unnecessary.
Because like I'm all for people coming in and going, hey, like hey, I gotta go. Like yo, I'm just popping in to see how you're doing, but I'm gonna throw up alert because I gotta go handle my business. Like I feel like that's the most classiest thing I've ever seen somebody do. Because like it's something I do. Like I won't even tell people I'm gonna go stream. I just tell them, hey, I'm finna throw up this alert. I'm gonna have you tabbed up on something else because I'm finna go handle business. And
Yeah,
like,
I've had that too. Like, a lot of people feel like it was another thing too. I feel like a lot of people will look at lurkers. I know a lot of people that I know, yourself included. I feel like when they see somebody lurking, I look at it as you could have been anywhere else, and people got shit going on. Whether if you're a fellow Twitch streamer or you're just like another content creator on a different platform, but you like to engage on Twitch, whether you a student, a parent, um, or somebody that's working and you engage on Twitch just to watch the content, especially if it's from your people that but hey, I got to get some stuff done. And a lot of us do it. We'll pull up Twitch while we doing something as basic as like fucking cleaning the bathroom or washing dishes or some shit. And when you throw up that lurk, or whether you just go into that person's stream and just watch, it's like you could be anywhere else. And that's a big thing that I always say. Like, anytime I'm streaming, I'd be like, "Hey, whether you chatting or whether you lurking, I appreciate you here because they honestly could have been anywhere else." To me, at
we got a host from our boy. We got a host from our boy Joseph C. Thank you.
least. Yo,
Yo, what's poppin' to the homie? Grandpa Alpha. What's poppin', my boy? Hey, thank you for the host. Y'all know, cause man, it says, yeah, I never mention it. I just let the streamer know I'm lurking. I hate when I see people come into a channel to beg for raids. Yeah, no, like if you don't want me to raid you, come. Grandpa Alpha now crazy. They if you come into my channel and ask me for a raid, 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna raid you.
yeah,
Why? Because A is disrespectful. B is not proper Twitch etiquette to come into somebody else's stream and ask for a raid. Because no, that's not how this works. This works.
I had somebody come in and be like, "Hey, can you make me a VIP?" And then I was like, "Nah." Like, I'm just straight up tell you like, nah, because I feel like when it comes to anybody being like a VIP, like I have so many homies that I talk to like every day, and they may or may not be a VIP, but I feel like when I take the time out and make somebody a VIP or a mod, it's somebody that I feel that has not only the best intentions for chat for me, but for everybody else.
Yeah, because man, people don't really understand it, but like when you come into somebody else's stream and you're talking to them, and somebody is like, when you now that's wacky. I was in channel one day and someone that was subbed to the channel was like, but just like, hey, I'm streaming and asked for a raid, and I was like, really, dude? Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's tacky.
Yeah,
Like-
that would turn me off from even like raiding you. I wouldn't even raid them after that.
Like,
To be honest.
I have people in here that Like when I go through my mod selection, I select mods that I feel like are, not just gonna be in here, banning and timing people out just for fun. I choose my
Right.
mods
As a
as
joke.
people. I choose my mods as people that I know are going to, take that serious.
Right.
Like, I think it seems like it's gone out the window recently. It has because you got a bunch of new people coming in and nobody's really sat down and nobody's really sat them down and told them like, hey, like when you
Yeah.
onto somebody else's stream, like you don't ask them for a rate. You don't
Yeah.
do this. You don't throw money out there like to be seen because then like I can tell you this now. You can come into this chat and throw money all you want to. I'ma thank you.
I'm gonna appreciate it.
I'm gonna appreciate it, but it's not gonna get you a raid. It's not. Why? Because money can't buy a raid.
Exactly. And that part, bro. That part. And then
Money,
it'd be
money
the same.
cannot
It'd
buy
be
a
those same
raid.
people. It'd be the same people that sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a stream for like." There's nothing wrong for doing like a 12-hour stream, a 24-hour stream, or like even like longer streams, like maybe past 3 hours
You
or
ain't even
more.
got 10K. Sorry.
But it's like, no, you're all good. But it's like when you sit here and just think that all you can do is just stream and go into somebody else's channel and be like, "Oh, follow me," like you're not gonna grow like that. I remember like my first couple of like streams, I would get people coming in like, "Oh, follow for follow," and I would just like damn near ignore it, and because it would just make no sense to me. Like, yeah, what do you get out of it? One follower, I get a follower, but like, what if I'm not interested in what you're watching? What if you aren't interested in what I'm watching? Yeah, we grow by number, but it's nothing really else. It's nothing really else. It doesn't pull you back and make you a concurrent viewer.
Right.
Nothing like that. There's no growth in that. There's no work.
I'll be honest with you. Like I had a moment where I was looking at some stuff. I was like I did the whole follow for follow, and rookie mistake. It was a learning experience. I learned that like a lot of these people who were asking for followers weren't really doing anything, and they weren't really about anything because they were just sitting there talking about, yeah, you follow me, I'll follow you. Like let's get to affiliate. Like cool, yeah, that's gonna help you get to affiliate, but then what?
Exactly. Then what? Or like, oh, it'll help you get to affiliate. Yeah. Or I could like, do something practical like stream, go back to my VODs, rewatch my VODs, clip, edit, post my clips on other platforms, try to grow organically, like actually network with people that I may follow or that may follow me, and just one like to me prime way of like really connecting with people, other streamers or viewers, is honestly just hanging out in chats, not sitting here like trying to self promote, but honestly just watching the homies.
For real,
Hey, appreciate
because,
that shout out, man.
Not a problem. Like, and I'm actually gonna ask for a favor for everybody who's in here. I'm actually on XEO Alpha's channel right now, and I'm looking at it, and I'm checking, and I'm seeing, the homie sitting at 989 followers, almost close to 1K. Let's get this man to 1K.
Yeah,
like let's get this man to 1K. If everybody in the chat drops a follow, like we can get this man to 1K. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Crazy thing is, I literally forget about it because I turn it off. I turn off like one thing. It doesn't work. I guess it doesn't work for everybody, but one thing that I'll do, I'll turn off my follower count. I'll turn off sometimes my active viewer count. That's something that I did like back in the beginning of like Twitch, like when I first started streaming. I was just like, no, I'm gonna turn this off. Cause I'd be so wrapped up in how many people are watching me that I wanted to. It was some kind of a way for me to keep the same energy,
Right, cause like I turn off my viewer count, like for real. I turn it off. I don't care. You can
Hey,
already
appreciate you, Empress.
like I don't really care. I turn off my viewer count because
Yeah,
it's effective. Like it's
yeah.
effective.
It
It
definitely
will
was
screw
effective for
you.
me.
It will screw you up your mental. Um,
Exactly. I'll sit there and look at it like, okay, how am I gonna get past this number? What I gotta do to get past this number? Or like if I was streaming and be like, oh, like maybe for an hour, I was like maybe at like 5 or 7 or 8 viewers, and I would just completely, I would be so worried about that I would just not pay attention to the game. So it was just one day I'm just like, I'm gonna turn this off, keep the same energy. I don't give a fuck if one person's watching me or 10 people's watching me. I'm turning it off. Help me to keep the same energy.
because I'm like, I have days where I'll just turn it off and I'll be sitting in there chilling, playing
Mm-hmm.
games, just chatting it up, talking shit, shooting the shit with people. And
Right.
like somebody be like, "Hey, you got this many people watching you right now? Hey, that's
Like,
dope."
yeah,
And then I'll go
like,
right back to shooting
hell,
shit.
like hell no, no. But hey, appreciate it.
Hey, I didn't know that. Appreciate you. Thank you. And like it's always been fun for me that way because when I look at it and I go back and go, "Damn, we really had 35 people in the motherfucking chat."
Right, bro.
And it's just like, yo, what the
Sat there
fuck?
and looked at. I sat there and pulled up like my Twitch stats and shit. I'm like looking at my average viewer count. I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell this happened? Like,
What the fuck was that?
I'm
Because like
like
man,
shit.
cause like man, like even for me, like I have everybody's like, oh well, everybody's dream is a push for partner. That's actually not my goal. If I get there, I
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah,
But
I feel like I'd be the one to accidentally do it. Like I'm
yeah,
not gonna
like
front.
it's gonna be an accident.
It was definitely a goal. It was definitely like kind of a goal that I tried to do like toward the beginning. This was like back when I had like maybe 500 followers. I'm like, yeah, path to partner. Put that on my title. I'm just like, and I had to really like sit back and evaluate. Like that's not my goal. Like being quote unquote big on Twitch. It definitely sounds awesome, but I would definitely use Twitch as more of a stepping stone for other things. But I feel like I would get to I feel like I would get to partner if I was to get to partner. I feel like I would get to it like accidentally. Like it's definitely not like a
Oh
goal.
yeah,
Like something I need like this year or next year.
that's the biggest thing. Like if y'all can't wait to see in the stream, like I and Roki love the anime shirt. Thank you. It's that Super Saiyan Goku Black. Go back in the room, baby. Like I'm gonna go lurk. I'm gonna, as always, going to lurk and have you up still. Lurk, lurk, lurk. This man got a gar lurk and it's so nasty.
Let
Like
me hold on.
he got a gar lurk, bruh. It's so nasty. Like one of his other ones that I like, and like yeah, I'm gonna talk about you for a little bit since you came in here.
That's tough.
He has a Luffy rage. Like this man has some dope ass shit. His he has some really dope ass emotes, and I love them. Like I would tell people. So, what is some advice you can give to somebody who's thinking about starting out streaming, somebody who's already streaming but needs some advice that could possibly push them to the next level?
Oh, definitely always set a goal, but don't get wrapped up in the goals that you may not reach. Because to me, I feel like if I was to set a goal and be like, hey, this was a thing I used to do like every first of the month. I still do it here and there, but I've definitely been slacking lately. But for like the past year, every first of the month I'll sit down with a notebook and write down goals that I want to achieve, whether it be on Twitch, off Twitch, and it helped me to get to the point where if I want to reach a follower goal, or if I want to reach a viewer count, or if I want to play a game, or if I want to learn something new that could help me along with Twitch, whether it was like editing or anything like that, I'd write in my note one day like, oh, learn like say like watch VODs, clip out my VODs, learn how to edit a clip properly, learn how to use iMovie, learn how to use whatever editing software, learn how to make learn how to clip something out of my favorite anime and maybe turn it into like a green screen background so I can put it into a clip. Little stuff like that. Set goals for yourself, but don't definitely set goals for yourself, but don't be afraid if those goals aren't met, because you can always still reach those goals, and definitely put in the work as far as like streaming, posting on other platforms, posting when you go live, not spamming, not sitting here going into other people's like channels what we was just talking about, but posting the clips out there for people to see. Twitch, I feel like it's possible to organically grow on Twitch, and it's possible to organically find people, but Twitch in itself is not even in the top 5 or top 10 ways to grow. I feel like a lot of the growth has to be done off of Twitch in order to get to where you want your channel to be.
Llama Drama 25 was popping. Yeah, no, like I can definitely much, agree with that, because I actually just recently got into doing. Yeah, my daughter is in the background, man. Gotta love it. I just recently actually got into the whole, networking, and man, I don't think a lot of people even understand what how much time actually goes into networking. Like,
exactly.
It
doesn't even have to,
I can definitely.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can definitely tell you, like, I spent, hours, maybe even days, in just multiple different streams, just trying to, connect, talk to new streamers, talk to people, and just talk to, different what do you call that? There we go. Like, and just network and put myself out there, And the one thing that I will never do is, like, if I meet a new streamer, I will never go into, yo, $X or what's popping. One thing I'll never do is I will never, honest to God, go into somebody else's stream and tell them that I'm a streamer. I wait until they ask me. Like, if you don't ask me, I won't tell you.
Right.
But if you ask me, then I'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm a streamer, XYZ. This is like, what do you want to know? Like, oh, what games you play? I play this, and this, and I'll let people know. But if you don't ask me, I'm not gonna tell you.
Right.
Because that's just a respect thing. I'm not gonna be in there. I'm not in there to talk about me. I'm in there to meet you and see who you are, and see if we can possibly, become friends out of this.
Right.
And people don't understand that. Because, like, I spent hours.
Yeah. It's wild. I feel like it's wild when people, like, don't get, like, I don't know. I feel like when you stream in a game, and if the game's really good, I feel like as a streamer, you can get lost in it some days. Like, one of my favorite games that I played on Twitch was Control, and I fucking loved that game. I beat it once. I could honestly, like, go back, know I could play it and beat it again, and then still want to play it more, and just maybe even just change the difficulty, make it harder. But I could, like, literally be on Twitch, play that game, get lost in it, and, like, have the bombest time, whether people were in chatting or not. But people, feel free to. With me, I'm just always like, if you got anything to ask, I even got like a redeem button, like ask me a deep question. But I always let people know, if you ever got something to ask me, feel free. And I'm an open person. I always try to. I feel like I'm an open book. So if anybody ever has something to talk about, it's been days where, like, legitimately, it'd be like me and a homegirl thing. Yo, I could be playing like Need for Speed one day, and then she tell me some stuff that's going on in life, and next thing you know, the stream go from me playing Need for Speed to just us hanging or talking about, like, just life, and it be wild. Yeah, like me playing like just like a random game. Next thing you know, we in Discord for like 2 hours talking about life and relationships and people that may not be ready for relationships. It's wild, but I'm an open book.
It's those are always the dope and actually sincere and genuine conversations.
Man,
Um,
for real,
I
for real.
remember like at one point I was on PlayStation when I first started streaming.
Mm.
Like the genuine transitions is dope. I remember I was playing Monster Hunter with my homie Trey, aka Black Forest Live, who is actually a homie of mine in real life that I met years ago. Like I met him through my older cousin because they went to the same school, and me and him actually ended up hitting it off because me and him like anime, and like I went over to his crib one day and we just sat down and we were watching. We watched an hour's worth. We watched like 4 hours. Like let's put it like this. We started at 7. We watched
Right.
4 hours worth of anime in one night. Knowing we had to go to school the next day.
See, that's the real moments, man. That's the real moments that I feel like that people kind of low key forget about. Those are like legit the moments, man.
Yeah, and like it was crazy because like when we were playing Monster Hunter, it was me, him, my buddy Shy, and like we were all in a group chat so everybody could hear them off my PlayStation through the chat, and we were just having a conversation. And then our buddy Cortez joined in, and like it turned from us playing Monster Hunter, like being real serious on Monster Hunter, to us talking about Marvel, talking about
Bro,
anime.
those are the best moments. Those are the best moments.
It was just a
I remember-
genuine conversation.
Man, swear, those been the best moments, man. Like, forget the game. Like, it was one day, we were playing Paladins. It was me, Bear, Danger, Danielle, and Fluffy. And I think I forgot who. I think we were talking.
Thank you to Ramen Fox. You go ahead and lurk and get that food. I hope it's good, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I feel like Fluffy probably remember. I think we was talking about either like Beyonce or Alicia Keys and like our opinions on them. Like if they were like what our opinions on them as like performers or singers. I forget what exactly it was, but we was just playing Paladin, and then out of nowhere we just started talking about like our opinions on Beyonce and like if she's a good singer. Like Beyonce overrated. She great performer, great show. DVD was all like I've seen a couple of concerts. Seen a couple of her live shows. I went to DVD concerts. Awesome performer, overrated singer to me. But somebody may have a different opinion. I'm not saying that she isn't great. I'm not saying that she didn't do the work for where she at. Hey, but just not my cup of tea. But to go from us just playing Paladins and like crushing folk, because I remember the night because we was going crazy. We was crushing folks in Paladin. To just us randomly talking about like singers and who can sing and who can't is like the dopest shit to me. Like those genuine moments of just like conversations of just like the homies just hanging out, playing the game, just wilding, just having a good time is like the fucking best.
And it's the dopest thing in the world because man, I remember when me and Fluffy actually first met in person. We had a full-on conversation about Bleach, and we were talking about Yodoichi from Bleach and how she was black. And bruh, that conversation was genuine and it was dope as shit. Like, it's those type of conversations that I love because, like, man, if we're playing a game, like, I'll be totally honest with you, I don't want to be sitting in a game with somebody and it's all seriousness. Like, I get it, we gotta focus, but like, indulge me in a conversation, bruh. Like let's make some connections because if you like anime and I like anime, like why are we not talking about anime?
Why are we not, right? Why are we not? Let me talk about. I can talk about anime for like ever. I can talk about anime forever. I can particularly talk about JoJo forever. What else I was thinking about earlier today? I can't even remember now.
Man,
I got different stuff I'm into. Like I can talk about. Like as a kid, I was like super into like Harry Potter, and I met like maybe like 2 or 3 other people that was into Harry Potter that the way I was kind of late to the whole Lord of the Rings thing, movies. Like I literally started them like this past summer during quarantine. Like mind you, like
that's how.
I was watching the extended versions too. So it was 3 movies. Every fucking movie is like 4 hours and some change, bro. So
it was extended
imagine like man, the extended like 4 hours and some change. And I'm like, damn. I couldn't even like sit the entire time and do it. I had to like have my little one with school. She was
Wings
still
Club,
online.
of
So
course.
man.
Wings Club,
man.
yeah, of course.
Facts. What you mean?
Man,
Man,
hey, I'm gonna be the person to say this right here, right now. I'll be the person to say this right here, right now. If you were ever in a relationship and your boyfriend did not message you back, 9 times out of 10 he's watched Wings Club and did not want to tell you.
God, swear to God. Tell you,
That's on
I
life.
can't front, bro. You can't sit here and say that you wasn't watching Wings Club on 4Kids TV when shit popped off with I can't remember the old girl, but it was the main character with the red hair, and then she ended up getting like fire powers and shit. Had like a whole little like, oh man, I remember that. It was like Wings Club's my shit. I remember growing up like Courage Cowardly Dog was my shit. Came home after school. I swear to God, if you sat here, I will not even lie. Another show I was into, Totally Spies. I'm not even gonna cap.
Hey, if your boyfriend didn't message you back after school when he said he's gonna text you when he got home, he was watching Totally Spies. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you now.
No cap. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's watching Totally Spies. He's watching Totally Spies. Man,
he was sitting down with his little sister after school when he was supposed to be texting you, watching Totally Spies.
Totally Spies. Oh man, yeah, R.I.P. Muriel.
Yeah.
Fucking R.I.P. my girl. Too much macaroni, not enough cheese.
Too much macaroni, not enough cheese. Too much cheese, not enough macaroni.
Too much macaroni.
Like, man, like when I really sit back here and think about all the stuff that we used to sit back and do after school, because like,
bro,
I remember going home and sitting down and going, when there's trouble, you know who to call.
Man, bro, Teen Titans was my old school. Teen Titans was my shit. I remember every Saturday morning when I was a kid. Every Saturday morning consisted of like me and my mom's making me something to eat for breakfast. I'm immediately watching Power Rangers.
Yep.
Immediately watching what was it? It was 4Kids. So I'm immediately watching Shaman King.
Oh, Shaman King.
Not Shaman King that's out now. Netflix OG Shaman King that came out.
OG Shaman King, bro. They don't know about it yet though.
They don't know about it here, man. They know about Shaman King that's out on Netflix now. Oh, they don't know nothing about OG Shaman King. That shit bend over.
New Shaman
and
King
then
ass. That's dog water.
I haven't even watched it yet. I've been seeing some people like it, but I'm like, man,
that's dog water.
Just give me OG Shaman King, man, because that's hard to find. I can probably find it if I put some work into it, but finding OG Shaman King from start to finish, hard. But what's another one? Right. Shaolin Showdown was my shit, bro.
Shaolin Showdown,
man. Bro. Shaolin Showdown, bro. When I tell you,
Teen
Shaolin
Titans, Showdown. Yeah, New Teen Titans ass too. But the new Shaman King ass too. Yeah, Teen Titans go ass too. I said it.
I ain't seen New Shaman King. It's not worth it. I can tell you now from watching the trailer, it ain't worth it. Just do yourself a favor and go back and watch the old Shaman King, or just read the manga. To be honest,
Excalibur. What's poppin', my guy?
Welcome man.
Can we get a shout out for Excalibur, please?
Like Shaolin Showdown was my shit, bro.
Shaolin Showdown was my shit.
And then
was legit. Damn, I gotta remember it. It used to come on Nickelodeon.
Jackie Chan Adventures? Oh, don't get me started, bro.
Bro, I'm still watching that on Disney Plus right now. What do you mean?
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yes, we said Shaolin Showdowns. Yes, we did.
Shaolin Showdown was my shit, bro. Especially
what was it?
It was toward the end when Wuya came out, and it was that real badass. I can't remember his name. Oh my god.
I want to say it was like Lucha Libre. That used to come on.
Mucha Lucha,
bruh. Used to watch Mucha Lucha. I don't care what nobody says. Flea.
Man. Mucha Lucha's my shit. I'm trying to think what else. Old school Beyblade was my shit.
Yeah.
Not gonna cap.
Let it rip. Old school Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. But like I just had a whole conversation about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Ultimate Muscle? Yeah, bruh.
Man.
What? Yes.
LC Gray. LC was another one. LC was definitely another one.
Like Ultimate Muscle was legit. Like they really had a man whose name was Dick Van Dyke. Like, really?
Oh, fucking Metabots, bro.
Metabots.
Metabots is my shit, man. Not gonna cap.
Yo, see, like, this is what I mean. This is Roki Talks, and it's a
Like, niggas don't
genuine
know.
conversation.
Bro.
We got the chat involved. That's how you know it's a genuine conversation.
Right. Like, give me whatever show that I watch. I promise you I watch. Give me whatever show you watch as a kid. I promise you I watched it. Any version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I watched it.
Oh, look who decided to enter the chat, y'all. Yo, what's up, Shy? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, Metabots for that shit. Hell yeah.
Hey.
But old school Beyblade was that shit for me, especially when it got to the season where the villains, they launchers were like guns.
Oh yeah.
So instead of them launching it, they just like some dude shot a shotgun and then launched the bay. That shit was cold as hell to me.
Hey, like,
I'm like, how
I'm
the
gonna be
fuck
that,
they get away with doing that show on a kids show? I'll never.
I'm gonna be
forget.
totally honest with you. I'm gonna be that person. Like I get a lot of heat for it, anyways. But I'm gonna be that guy and just go ahead and go out on a limb and say it. But the one show that I never could get into, like I liked it, but it just didn't do it for me, was Digimon. Opening was dope, but I just couldn't get into Digimon.
I think I can get into Digimon. Pokemon, I'll watch Pokemon. I've watched all of them. I watched all the seasons. I watched it with Brock, with old, I can't remember the dude, but old dude who used to draw the Pokemon. Even when it got to like from the first season to like the newest one now with Greninja.
My cousin, I think I think I just made my cousin mad.
Yeah,
but I said I could.
Bro, I remember that X.
But nah, like that was just me personally. Like Digimon just did not do it for me. Like I love the intro, but like for some odd reason when I watched it, I was just like, yeah, okay, like.
Yeah, I was cool with Digimon up until a season where like the trainers, because I guess they were like trainers, like there was the trainers that then it was the Digimon, the humans were the trainers, but I was okay with Digimon up to the point when the trainers were like a part of some police force and they used Agumon again.
Yeah,
and I was kind of done with it.
This conversation finna bring beef. Yeah,
this conversation finna bring beef, maybe, but I don't know.
Hey, in the words of that one group, if you said you got beef, I'm a vegetarian. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, it reminds me of I think of that TikTok. He was like, I brought beef. Like, what's up, cousin? What you bring to dinner? I brought beef. Just unwraps fists.
I bought beef. But nah, like, let's put it like this. See,
Kage
Boy came in dropping the 100 biddies for the titties. What is you doing? Hey, can we get a shout out for the homie Kage Boy? Kage Boy is another really dope anime streamer that I found on Twitch and have been, just supporting him. That man is awesome. He's also a Kage, so hats off to him. But nah, man, like. I get a lot of heat for that because like everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe you said you're not a real anime fan." How does that not make me a real anime fan?
I wouldn't. You like anime, you're an anime fan, but
right.
I wouldn't give anybody heat for not watching Digimon. It's definitely some seasons. It's definitely some seasons where some of them are like, especially the police one. But I watched all of them. I watched the first one. I watched. I guess the second one was like the second season was interacting with the first one. It was. They tried to keep it intertwined and shit.
I remember Monster Ranchers.
I didn't get into Monster Ranchers. I'll say that for sure. I definitely get into Monster Ranchers.
That's respect. At least you honest about it,
right?
Because like man, like I used to look at people and go, and like, or like another thing that I really want people to stop doing is I need the gatekeeping of anime to stop. I need it to stop. Oh, if you ain't watch your anime on this, you ain't a real anime fan.
I need the gatekeeping for anime and gaming to stop because I hate seeing that. I see that a lot, like on TikTok. Some dude be like,
"Ooh, Roki Talks,"
especially when it comes to like women that game. They'd be like, "Oh, you play this mobile game, or you play this that or like some game that's not really like big, like Dead by like." A lot of people talk shit about Dead by Daylight, but I'm like, it's a game. If they play it,
they're a gamer. Like it don't matter.
Right.
Like Kage
It don't,
Boy,
it don't
like
matter.
Digimon was dope, but like it wasn't my cup of tea. Like
Yeah, I can respect that.
I watched it. Like I watched it because like I actually did like I like the art style. Yo, Drip Sensei coming in with the follow. Thank you for the follow, man. I hope you're doing well. Well, also, if you're new here, let me know your pronouns. We do not want to confuse. We do not want to fuck up your pronouns around here. If you identify as something else, let us know so that we can address you the right way. Digimon was dope, but like it just didn't do it for me because like, and I think it was because like when I really looked at it and I looked at Pokemon, it just reminded me of Pokemon, and like I like Pokemon, but I
Yeah, I
like
feel
even
that.
then like I wasn't really that big into Pokemon either.
It was another show. It's like
Yeah,
on the tip
and
of my
like I
tongue.
think that was another reason why I didn't really get into it. Like it had a bad slot time. Like it aired on channels that I never watched. And then when I
Right.
did catch it, it was just like, oh, okay, cool. What?
What was it? Zoids? Was that it?
Zoids?
Zoids. It was like I feel like some people may know it, some people may not. It's like it was a dude and they will like pilot like these tiger like mechs like in the desert and shit. And then they'd all have like interchangeable parts and shit.
Yeah.
Zoids is my shit. See, Excel know what I'm talking about. Zoids is my shit.
Zoids was the shit. And you see, man, like I don't think a lot of people get it yet. I don't think a lot of people get it. Another thing that like I really want, like it's like you said, I want the gatekeeping for anime to stop. I want the gatekeeping for gaming to stop. Like, bro, if you're pissed off that a female is better at gaming than you,
Bro.
get in the
Man,
motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber.
Exactly, bro. Don't even get me started, bro. Don't
Get
even
in the motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber.
Man, everybody and their mom been talking about I forget. I think her name's like Peach something, Peach something, but she plays Apex on PC, and she's the first black female to make it to the Predator rank in Apex, and Predator is like up there. Like Predator, I believe I want to say it's like maybe top anywhere from top to 400, top 600 players, and she's up there. And I saw the post on Twitter, and I'm sitting here in the post, folks sitting here like, oh, why do you gotta mention you're a female? Why do you gotta mention you're black? Oh, why does that matter? Like,
it matters because motherfucker, you need to know.
And it matters because nobody else is doing female. It. Like man, it matters because nobody else is doing it. And then dude want to be talking shit like, oh, she's probably on console. And I'm like, so what's your stats? I'm sitting here looking at people going back and forth because she turned off the comments at some point. I'm sitting here looking at people going back and forth.
I don't blame you. Like
bro, I don't blame for that because it be the people that are
hateful ass motherfuckers. Like my thing is this: if you mad that somebody better at you than the game,
get your ass in the fucking gym.
Get your ass in the motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber.
And get your fucking weight up.
Hey, because let me put it like this. Man, I used to think I was the coldest motherfucker at Naruto until I went to the military and I met other niggas that played Naruto. Bro, them ass whoopings made me get into the motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber so hard that when I pulled out the motherfucking team, man, I had a dude that used to whip my ass. Like, he used to dog walk me in that. And I got to the point where one day I got in the hyperbolic time chamber, I straight dog walked this man. Hey, get your naked ass off my... Hey, go on the road. Walking through stream. Lord Jesus.
No, man.
Like,
that's not my daughter. So that's my daughter. She just came out and just like, where the gummy bears at? I'm like, I don't
know where the gummy bears at.
I don't know where the gummy bears at. You got some?
Like, yeah, no, like he used to beat me so bad, like legitimately. Like until like in my team, I'll be totally honest with you. My team, I started I'd let him run his 3 people. I ran 2 people. I ran Itachi and Sasuke, and I got to the point where I would not just Sasuke. Like I would run Sasuke, Itachi, and Neji, and I ran them and I would fight with Neji first. Neji was used to force you to use up all of your substitution.
All your substitutions, yeah.
Man, switch out to Itachi, knock you into the air, switch back into Sasuke, continue the combo, come back down into Neji with their rotations. Boy.
Man, juggle, switch back to it, man.
Yep, I was juggling.
Man. See, that was me before for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 back on PlayStation 2. That to me is one of my favorite like fighters. Like I only had one person in my life. Like I'm pretty sure there's somebody in the world that's like better than me at it. If I had a homeboy of mine, he'd always be like, "Hey man, you playing that Budokai?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Came over. He like, bro, like I would sit here and put so much time into Budokai 3. Like I'd put in all the work, unlock all the characters, do every saga, get all the way to the what if sagas. And then while you're in like each saga, while you're in each map fighting, you don't have to, but you have to fly around the map, and then in certain parts of the maps where you're fighting, you'll see Dragon Balls on the radar. And then once you collect all Dragon Balls, you call out Shenron, unlock other characters, and that's how you got Gogeta Super Saiyan 4.
Yep.
Some niggas don't even know about that.
Yep, I remember.
Man,
hold on,
bro.
Hold on. Hey, Shy, for the level of cap you just came into my chat with, bro.
What?
Level of cap you just came in here with.
Budokai 3 was the shit, man.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was a shit. Cause man,
was the shit. Everybody was in that bitch. They had everybody in that bitch.
I didn't care who you were. I didn't care if you were a man, woman, nor child. If you told me to step to you in Budokai Tenkaichi 3,
I'm pulling up. I'm
pulling up
immediately.
And not only am I pulling up, you bet not cry to me. You bet not look at me sideways when we go to school the next day. You knew what this ass whooping was.
Man, I will walk the shit out of somebody in Budokai 3 and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, bro.
Yes, you're
because it's Budokai 3, but there's Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Man, I still remember combos to this day, bro. Especially like when somebody try to like rush you, and then you can just like dodge everything. All you hear is just like wind just flowing. Just
hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Low-key, I want to find the gummy bears that, because I can fuck up some gummy bears right now.
Like, man, yeah, she's 3 now, Josh. She's 3, Fluffy. Like, you gotta come and check her out. You gotta come and see her. Nah, like what used to confuse me is, what used to kill me is like, I have to start telling people, because like people would come over and see the game system just sitting there chilling, and they'd be like, "Yo, you game? Yeah, but I'm letting you know this now. If you pick up that motherfucking controller, you know you signed up for this ass whooping.
If you pick up that controller and you ask me to play SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 or Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I'm walking you. I'll pay anybody. I'm walking you."
So Shy in here, hold on, yet again, Shy in here with the
Shy on a fighter of y'all choice. See, I don't play fighters like that now. I give me Tekken Tag Tournament, Tekken 4, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And I got you. And X too.
Fluffy said, "I got y'all on Mortal Kombat 11.
I can't do 11. I tried it out. I'll get burnt in 11.
You might get me in that one. You might get me in that one.
I'm not gonna care. You'll get me in 11.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. You might get me in it, but I ain't gonna let you win without a fight.
Right.
I ain't gonna let you
man, bro. I can't play Killer Instinct, but I'll watch that shit. Especially when somebody get a ultra combo. That shit is wild. That shit is fucking bananas.
Yeah, well, I know that. But nah, like, we gonna be real. If we gonna be real, like, Fluffy Fluffy is the reason why. Like, and that's the thing. Like, if the moment you pick up a controller in my household, just know you signed up for the ass whooping I'm finna give you. You not finna come into my crib and pick up my controller and think you finna dog walk me. It's not happening.
Man, my cousin had that shit twisted, bro. Especially on my cousin had that shit twisted, especially on Tekken. One of my cousins will always pick Eddie Gordo or Christina, and sit here and think like they finna get me with her combos and her leg sweeps and shit. Like, hell nah, I will bully. I'll pick Steve on purpose and bully you. And man, I miss Steve. I miss Steve Fox on Tekken is man.
Like,
in the right hands is a problem. In the right hands is a fucking problem.
Like, it's not even just that for me. What it is for me is don't come up in the crib and think you finna bully me in any of my games. Like, when I done set the hyperbolic time chamber in these games for a reason. The moment you walk in this crib, just know there is no, hey, can we pick another game? No, you finna catch these hands.
Like, oh, can I pick another game? Man, my cousin was legendary for that. Can I pick another character? Rematch? Can you pick another game? Man,
like, hell no. You can pick, look.
Pick whoever you want.
Look, hey, I'm like LeBron. I'm like that LeBron James meme. Like, oh, for instance, the one that I always loved is when people would come over here and test me in Naruto. Like, I'm cold with it. And my thing was this, like, it was so bad to the point where one of my homies was like, man, you like that LeBron James meme. Like, cause his team always consisted of Minato, Naruto, and Hinata. I had one point because we were smoking cigarettes. We was at his crib. Like, I went into his crib and beat his ass.
See, like, motherfuckers will fight. Motherfuckers will fight for that shit. That's what
like, I went in his crib and beat his ass. Like, we were smoking cigarettes, and like I put the cigarette in my ear, and I was like this: Minato, Kinato, Free Nato, I don't care. Itachi in the first round. My man was a real live man.
What was it? I just got back into Brawlhalla. I was playing with Bear and a couple. I was playing with like Bear and a couple other people earlier in the week, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get back into this because I'm not finna get schooled. It was constantly. I want to say it was like constantly me. Was it me, Bear? Was it me, Bear, and X that ended up being like the last three? It was me, Bear, and somebody ended up being like all three of us ended up either being the last two alive. And I'm just like, all right, I gotta get into this now. Brawlhalla was mad fun, bro. It was mad fun earlier this week. Cause man, I'm just like, I gotta get into it. It was hella fun.
Like, people don't even realize it. Like, man, hey, I'm sorry, but like, if you come in my house and you beat me in my system in my crib, you gotta go home. And if I picked you up, damn, it looked like it's a bad day for you because you walk into the crib.
like it's a swift Uber for you, bro.
Look like you finna take an Uber because I'm not taking you home. No, like, you not finna come in here and disrespect me and then think I'm finna give you a ride home. No, I don't know what you thought this was. Like, see, like when the talk show derails from me asking you questions to us just fucking shooting the shit with the chat, that's when you know it's real.
Bro, again. Yeah, but most of I know the Bears usually playing it, or Trial Tokyo. He's usually playing it like earlier in the week, and he always down. Cause customs, I think it's like 8 people in a match.
Yep. Excalibur, right? You fucked that up. You fucked getting a ride home up as soon as you picked up the goddamn controller.
Right, controlling your hands. You sure about this, right? Like, you sure you want to pick this controller up? Are you sure about this? Like, are you sure about that?
Like, I remember at one point actually, like, and it's crazy to even think about it this way, but at one point we were, when I was stationed in South Korea for a couple of years, me and our guys, we would have like Naruto tournaments at the crib, And like it would be dope. Like we'd have everybody come through to the crib, everybody get a controller. Like and we have multiple TVs, so like we had a tournament. So like tournament like it'd be me versus somebody sitting up in my room, that's a tournament. Somebody else sitting in my homie room, that's a tournament. Somebody else sitting in another room, that's a tournament. Somebody sitting in the front room, and we had brackets. And we would go through these brackets, and whoever won that bracket would go in to face the next person. And so, like, we was always switching. Like
That's wild, bro.
and
That's
like
fucking wild.
it's wild because, like, man, I remember we had one dude that came in gassed up. Like, when I say gassed up, I mean Gohan and his father's gi gassed up. Gohan fighting Majin Buu gassed up, bro. Talking about how he was the greatest motherfucker, greatest motherfucker playing the game. I like this, man.
Like,
he got
like
me though.
It's like, man, it's like Teen Gohan when he was playing around with Cell instead of finishing him when he needed to. Gas the fuck up, bro.
He was gassed the fuck up. And like this man was talking about something. I'm the greatest. Gohan fighting Bojack gassed up. Gohan fighting Bojack gassed up. Gohan fighting Bojack gassed up, bro.
That's a whole nother level, bro. He ain't getting fucked, bro.
He was like, man, I'm the greatest motherfucker to play this game. You know, I was like, okay. So the first mistake he made was talking shit. I wasn't even mad that he was talking shit, but hey, you came into my crib talking shit. So the matchup was me versus him, and I'm like this. You know I'm finna whoop your ass, right? And he was like, I'm the greatest motherfucking play this game. I'm like, you know I'm finna whoop your ass, right? You talking all this shit. Right, man? We got in that motherfucking started mixing. And I dog walked this man. I perfect this man. And turned around and looked at him and went, I thought you was the greatest motherfucking play this game.
Hey,
what happened?
I thought you was about this action, bro. What's going on?
What happened?
What's going on? I thought you was about this action.
Like, yo, somebody came in the room and went, hey, what happened?
Like when you beat your younger cousins in a game, they storm out the room. Like, what happened? Why you crying? I beat his ass. That's why I should have picked up this damn controller.
It was that moment of it was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Like, yeah, I'm ready to play right now. At this moment, he knew
he fucked up. Like, I had to really look at this man and go, damn, like, B. Because, like, I'm sitting here like, man, this finna be one of the dopest fights in the world. Let's get it. I'm finna sweat. And nah, bro, I dog walked that man.
Damn. Just gotta look at this man like, man, I feel bad for you, bro.
And like,
why you let this happen? Why you let this happen to yourself?
And like, what was even crazier about it is after I dog walked him, right, I moved on to my homie room. And like, so what we did was the losers had a tournament. The losers had their own little separate tournament to see who's gonna take like last place.
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's some disrespectful shit. So we had 4 winners, 4 losers. So there's 2 and 2. So I
gotta play like who's gonna be the loser in this bitch? Who's gonna be the worst of the worst?
So you know, like he didn't end up being a loser, but like at the end of it, it was one of my homies. Like he was actually really gifted in the game. It was me and him, and we going at it on like the big screen. And so we got all these people in behind us going, y'all, let's get it. He got his team, I got mine, and we sitting there going at it. We get down to the final round, and I'm like, this man, we both ain't got practically no health. So I ain't even gonna lie, I had Itachi, so I legitimately went into Susanoo mode and finished the match.
Was it the full Susanoo, or was it?
Nah, it was that one where it's on the ground.
Okay, I ain't gonna front. That was kind of hard. I ain't gonna front. It's hard to close in with that too.
Yeah, I literally beat this man, and like,
I ain't gonna front. It would have been way more disrespectful if you did Shishui and his Susanoo.
Bro,
man,
that would have
been disrespectful.
I don't think he would have talked to me after that.
you know, Shishui shit. He got the drill spear And it's like once it hit, then it twists, then it dig in some more. Man.
Like I don't think he would have talked to me after that. But nah, it was wild because when I really sat back and thought about it, like, because the champion had to give a speech, and like my ass, like I gave like one of them heel ass speeches. I was like, this man. First off, I want to give a shout out to Gohan. And somebody's like, who is Gohan? Oh, that's Gohan, that nigga right over there. He came in here gassed up, talking about he was the greatest man in the game, and got perfect in the first round.
Got perfect.
No fucks.
Got perfect. Timer clock still up.
Timer clock still up. He got perfect in the first round. And it was like, oh man, you so disrespectful. Like you damn right.
I would have been. That reminded me of what was that episode of Dave Chappelle? The Player Haters Ball.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was like, what was he like? He was sitting there just like, I hate you. I don't even know you, but I hate your guts. I hope everything and everything bad in life happens to you and nobody else but you.
Chad, what's poppin'? Chad, I know y'all got questions. Y'all need to be asking some questions, man. We out here vibing. But Chad, if y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. You know, we vibing.
You know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up, right? Like it just used to make me laugh because, like, man, whenever I see somebody who come in and like they talking all the shit in the world, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fuck you up and XYZ. It's just like, oh, so you Gohan, okay? You Gohan.
Oh, so you main character. So you Gohan. You main character. Are you Gohan in Cell games? Or are you Gohan in BoJack? Are you Gohan against in Broly's Revenge?
Are you Gohan? Are you Gohan in Broly's Revenge, BoJack, Cell games?
Or are you Ultimate Gohan? Right? Or are you Ultimate Gohan?
Wait, hold on. Are you turning into Power Gohan?
Right.
Like,
are you turning him into Power Gohan in the manga, or are you turning him into Power of Gohan in the anime? Which one are you?
Man, let's talk about some anime, because, like, shit, fuck it. Like, what was the first anime? I mean, like, the first anime that really put you on, made you go, all right, man, I'm going to watch this. I can get in there.
Easy. Ronin Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Ronin Warriors.
Okay.
That was my first anime. Ronin fucking Warriors. That was my shit, bro. And, like, I remember I watched it like hella when I was a kid, and I vaguely remember it now. I haven't watched it since, but Ronin Warriors was my first anime.
Hold on, bro. We gonna talk about that. All right, we definitely gonna get into that. We gonna watch Street Fighters. Bro. Hey, hold on, man. We gonna let him talk about this.
Hold on, which one? All right.
We gonna let him get. We gonna talk about his anime first. Well, we gonna get into that because I was gonna bring that up.
First name had to be Sailor Moon or DBZ. Well, I say like besides DBZ, I'll say Ronin Warriors. Ronin Warriors is definitely like my first go-to anime.
Sailor Moon was my first one as well. My older brother sat me down and went, okay, so since you want to get an anime, watch Sailor Moon. I'm like, all right. First of all, how my man Evo on a podcast and not tell me Danger Voice coming for your neck.
Man.
Danger Voice coming for your neck.
What you mean?
Danger Voice coming for your neck.
I posted on Twitter. I did. I retweeted it. And I quote tweeted it. I don't know. I should have been better. You're right. Be better. You're right.
First of all, Danger Voice, welcome in. I appreciate you for coming in. We in here
welcome, man, bro. Welcome, man.
We just in here. You know, we shoot the shit. Like, this turned from a fucking Roki's talk to a full-on podcast featuring me and Evil Alpha just talking about anime.
Just talking about anime. Just talking about all the old school, like, classic shows. To, like, anime. To, like, all the other, like, kind of classic shows I used to watch, like, Saturday mornings as a kid. Ooh. Honorable mention. Agent Fillmore. Honorable mention.
Yo, thank you for the follow. That's 7 new followers during this. I'm at 775.
Hey,
I made it.
Yes, sir.
I made it to a what do you call that? Honestly, I made my goals, and like that's all I can tell y'all. So I made my goals. So when I first started out streaming, my first goal was to hit 100. 100 followers. And then I increased it. I was like, all right, since I hit 100 followers, I want to hit 2. Once that increased, I was like, okay, you know what? This is getting too easy. Let me increase it again. Like, oh, I want to get 5. When I hit 5, why, Fluffy? Why every time I'm in the chat, you in the chat, doing all the shout outs? Like, man, Fluffy, why every time I come in the chat, you in the chat?
Trust me, exactly.
Doing all the damn shout outs.
Trust them.
Because we
Fluffy, hardest working mod out there.
Fluffy, the hardest working motherfucking mod in business. So is Shy. I'm not even gonna sleep on Shy. Shy be coming in here and seeing people on fuck shit and be like, we don't do that shit around here.
See, every time I've seen Shy, especially in Fluffy stream, it's always some ridiculousess. Like, what was that? What was that one night?
Shy be having me dying. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was dying. I was fucking dying. Like, I fell asleep. Like, this was like back when my son was just born. Like, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I think Fluffy did like a real late stream. I think she was playing Final Fantasy or something. She was playing Final Fantasy or something, and I came in immediately. Fluffy pregnant? I'm like, what? And then Shy just like gassing it up. I'm like, hold on, what?
Shy will get you to believe the shit too. Like, you'll be sitting there like, hold on, me.
The way Shy had the whole chat just like, wait, is this serious?
Like, Shy will have you believing the shit too, cause like you'll be sitting there like, I'll be sitting there on the side messaging my cousin too, like, he better be lying. Is he serious? Nah, Fluffy ain't pregnant. Fluffy ain't pregnant.
Nah, I'm like, nah, she's not.
Danger Force said, damn, I missed my chance. Oh, shit. All right, now back to what Excalibur said. Hey, All right. So, Excalibur, I ain't even gonna lie. You are right. Broly really did sit here and watch the entire Z Fighters group. From Vegeta, Trunks,
the OG Broly?
OG Broly.
Yeah, he watched everybody.
Trunks, Gohan, Goku,
bro, Piccolo. Bro, he did Vegeta the most disrespectful.
Isn't that really pressed Vegeta's face?
He had this nigga waiting. He had Vegeta like sitting here like, oh my damn. Like, it's no point. He had this nigga contemplating before he even attempted to fight. And then once he attempted to fight, bench pressed off this dude's jaw.
Like,
and just
push this man's whole face into the. Hey, New Broly, I ain't even gonna lie, New Broly was put the smoke to everybody.
Bro,
like,
I ain't gonna front, bro. I was just watching the fight today too. I seen the movie already, but I was in the car. Like, we had to take a little road trip for the little one because we had to go to this like a little checkup that's like kind of out of town, and. Literally, I was in the car watching the new Broly fight, and that's like Broly was in there, off smoke. Broly was in there.
Not even just in there. Like, can we really just sit here and talk about? Like, can we actually just sit here and talk about how Broly legitimately whooped Frieza's ass for an hour? An hour.
Do you remember the combo that he like when they came back to the screen and like Broly legit put a combo on like Frieza's whole face and just like of just haymakers.
That
just
man,
a whole just
every
like just a whole,
every time Gogeta fucked up and we went back, Broly was giving Frieza hands. Broly said, you gonna get these hands and you gonna like it.
Like, giving this man good crit hits, just critical damage.
If I had to say, Broly, like, if I actually had to go down and like label my favorite villains, like, just in DBZ, it would actually go Kid Buu.
Oh hell yeah, Kid Buu was a menace. Kid Buu was a fucking menace.
Kid Buu, hey. I don't care what nobody says.
Real quick.
Kid Buu legitimately wiped out the entire world.
He a fucking menace.
He wiped out the entire world and then proceeded to go into the other world and whoop every dead person ass at the exact same time. He wanted the smoke.
Literally. Like, he was just born for smoke. Like fuck life. He
Like,
nigga didn't even say fuck. Like I'm
Midra,
gonna.
hello. Can we get a shout out for Midra, please? Midra is another
Yo,
wonderful
welcome,
person.
man.
Welcome, man. Thank you for tuning in to Roki Talks. We were supposed to be doing a whole talk show, but now we in a podcast form just talking about.
We can get back. We can get back to it. But
Nah,
yeah,
bro. Like, this is dope. Like, cause this is a genuine conversation.
exactly.
I'm doing
Kid
good.
Buu,
How about
Kid Buu
yourself?
fucking menace, though, bro.
Kid
Fucking
Buu
menace.
Kid Buu was ruthless. Like, everybody's like, but what you think about Cell? Like, Cell was a menace too. But
That was a menace too, yeah.
But the
Kid
difference
Buu,
between Cell and fucking Kid Buu, Cell waited for the Z Fighters to show up. Kid Buu said, "Nah, fuck that. Send everybody to the other world so I can go fuck them up too."
right. Like, Cell, I'll give it to Cell. Like, man wanted to smoke. He said, "I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna get
Hey,
this cube
Shire
out the
Fluffy, can
ground."
we get a shout out for Midra, please?
He said, "I'm gonna get this cube out the ground. I'm gonna make me an arena. I'm gonna wait in this bitch. Let y'all get as strong as y'all possibly can, and then y'all come talk to me." Kid Buu said, "Fuck all that. Fuck this world. Fuck everybody in this bitch. Fuck all y'all when y'all die. I'm gonna meet y'all there and beat y'all ass again, individual. Like, I'm gonna just beat y'all ass. I'm gonna eat your family. Period.
Right.
That's it."
Like, Kid Buu really just can't. Hey, if I had to give like Cell a verse from any song, right? It would be, I drove here in the rain playing AR rap from fucking back to back, because this nigga really waited for the fucking smoke. This man waited for the smoke. Said, "I'm gonna wait for y'all to come to me." And
Get stronger. I'm gonna see where y'all at. 10 days.
10 days.
Let me
I
know.
got 10
Let me know
days.
what's-
And then
let
10
me know what's
days, if
going
y'all
on.
don't show up, I'm gonna kill everybody on the planet.
I'm gonna blow this. In 10 days, y'all don't show up at y'all best. I'm gonna blow this bitch up.
And like, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. That's when, to me, like, I stopped giving a fuck about Goku.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped giving a
Okay.
fuck about Goku. I stopped giving a fuck about Goku as a character when Goku as legitimately had weakened Cell. Told Gohan, "Hey, come on in, son. You gonna fight Cell?" And then gave this man a sensu bean.
Gave this nigga a sensu bean, bro.
What?
Gave this nigga a whole sensu bean. He
Like,
said, "Hey,
if we want to get
let us
technical, Goku could not be a fucking Avenger because we would all be in trouble. Goku would have
We'd be
bought
fucking-
all the goddamn all the stones to fucking
He would
Thanos,
did all the work."
to Thanos,
did all
and
the
went, "I
work.
want to fight you at your strongest."
I ain't gonna cap. For some reason, I fuck with Goku and GT though. Even though like GT like ain't canon, I fuck with Goku and GT a little bit.
Goku and GT was lit, like, especially when
Yeah.
he went back to being when he went back to being a kid. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was about him being a kid that just made him more badass than what he was.
About this action.
Cause like when he went back to being a kid, when he came back from being a kid, when he went back to being a kid, he was about to smoke on every planet. This man fought fucking Baby as a kid and was like, "Bitch, fuck you."
Oh, and
GT
then Piccolo Death too. Piccolo Death was another one GT that hurt. That man. Piccolo
If we gonna
Piccolo Death GT hurt.
if we gonna talk about people giving smoke out here, like if we gonna talk about people giving the smoke out here, let's talk about how Android 17 really gave everybody the fucking smoke. Let's talk
Right.
about that.
Super 17.
Super
Man!
17 gave everybody the fucking smoke. This nigga literally had a cannon, like literally had a submachine gun in his arm. I don't remember who it was, but somebody got that fucking smoke.
He said, I'm gonna let this bitch sing.
Like, this motherfucker said, Chopper turned the nigga. he really put the work on them. He really put the motherfucking work on them, bro. gave zero fucks about it too. And Goku, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me.
Man, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was ready. And
he was ready for everything.
Man,
I ain't
gonna front all the fusions and the Potara ring combination. I fuck with their attitude because it feel like I was thinking about this today. Like Vegeta feels like Vegeta with like Goku playing around a bit, and then Gogeta feel like Goku, but with Vegeta's like I don't give a fuck. Right, bro, man.
Like
man, especially in that Broly movie fight, man. It's like the part where like he gave him that last blast before he hit him with the Big Bang Kamehameha.
Yeah,
that I looked at that. I'm like, this is Vegeta about to just obliterate this man. That's all I saw on the face.
Like,
because all you see is just hands just ready.
Because man, like even the whole thing of just. Because like it's like we said, if Goku and Vegeta ever put aside their differences and decided to team up, like, and actually decided to team up, Beerus would have a fucking problem.
It'd be no fucking show. It'd be no fucking show. Beerus had a fucking problem. If they was both at 100%, no games, straight action,
Beerus would have a problem. Because Vegeta's battle instinct and Goku's like never die attitude, boy, Goku out here running through the 6 with his woes by his lonely, but put Vegeta on top of that. Yeah, we sold them that on several occasions, and they said, "Nah, can't do it. Fuck all right."
Literally telling them like, "Hey, this is the key to y'all like being in perfect unison." Nah, we don't probably doing that. Nah, we good.
Nah. Fuck what you said.
Bro, imagine if either they fuse or if they had the Potara earring against Kefla.
If Broly finds a way to control his legendary Super Saiyan mode and trains at the hands, Broly finna be the most dangerous motherfucker alive. They gonna have to kill him. They really gonna have to kill that man. Because Broly gonna come.
I don't know if they make. I just don't know if they make this Broly evil or not. But I was looking at a theory at that Stardust attack that Gogeta has.
Yeah.
They were saying that when Goku used it on Broly in the movie, that I guess the attack is supposed to destroy anybody that has evil in them. And when he threw it at Broly and it didn't destroy him, and when he throws it at him after it like explodes, he smirks because he's like, okay, he's not evil, he's just out of control. Yeah. And I felt like that was so dope, like a mindset.
Because that's the thing. Like, if we really pay attention to it, Broly's not really evil. He's just out of control, and nobody really taught him how to control his powers.
Right.
Electric Jack is in the building. Like,
What's up?
Because, Janemba got washed from that attack. Yeah, he really didn't. He gave zero fucks about Goku. I'm living good, man. Just out here shooting the shit, talking it up, talking about some anime with my homie, Evil Alpha. Can we get a shout out for Electric Jack in the channel, y'all? Please. How you living, man? How are you feeling, bro? But yeah, no, like Goku, like Broly was never really. Broly was never evil. It's just that Goku cried so much as a goddamn child, as a goddamn baby, that it was fucking annoying. Shit, I'd hate you too.
Right.
It just has just been so busy at work. Hey man, I can tell you. Like, yeah, DBZ Broly literally threw a whole key blast, made y'all think he was gonna hit the people and destroy the whole planet. Like, gave zero fucks.
Yeah, I feel like DBZ Broly in that Revenge of Broly story against Gohan, I felt like that nigga didn't give a fuck. That nigga did not give a fuck.
He gave
like
zero fucks.
especially for the kids. So I'm like, man, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck.
Broly, DBZ Broly is the true example of fuck them kids.
Mm.
DBZ Broly is the true example of fuck them kids. He gave zero fucks about them.
I kind of wish that they didn't like let Gohan. Like Gohan when he hit Ultimate Form was okay. Was dope to me. Gohan in the Broly movie, the Revenge Broly movie was cool too. Yeah. I just feel like we'll never get anywhere close to what we had to Team Gohan.
Oh
we'll never get anything, man.
Oh yeah, we're never gonna get anywhere close to Team Gohan ever again. And it's sad because like there are people who like will go, well, Gohan didn't want to fight. Yeah, no, Gohan didn't want to fight, but he also knew if he didn't fight, there would be no planet for him to, study on.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have easily made him a fighter who was book smart, but could throw hands when needed. D. Fernando, hope you're doing well. Have a great stream. I'll be around lurking. D. Fernando, thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
One second.
Go ahead. But what's going on, chat? What's popping? How y'all doing? Yeah, no, like he had to make a choice, but we can also attribute his choice making to the fact that his mother legitimately wanted him to be a scholar. She never thought about the consequences of him not fighting. The consequences of him not fighting meant that the world would be destroyed. Because when Goku's not there, like, don't get me wrong, Piccolo dope, Krillin dope, fucking Tien's dope. I'm not gonna mention Yamcha because we're not gonna mention Yamcha. That's all I had to say about that. But they dope, but they are not enough to protect the world. Like, could you imagine if Gohan hadn't been a fighter in the Cell games? What actually would have went down? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the fucking terribleness that would have actually went down? Wow, I'm gonna pull the shirt. Can you imagine the terribleness that would have went down? It would have been tragic Johnson, bro. It would have been terrible. Shit, can you imagine what would have happened if, like, they could never wish Goku back and Gohan not fighting? I think Vegeta would stand a chance, but, like, we all know that Akira Toriyama don't like Vegeta. But Chad, if y'all got any questions, please ask them. Bob Millen, what's poppin', my guy? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in to Roki Talks. We are actually just sitting here shooting the shit, talking about anime and just, chatting it up. That's all we're really doing right now. We're just shooting the shit. We're just chatting it up. We're hanging out. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z right now. Yeah, like, it would be Trunks' timeline all over again. But, like, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Hey, that sounds dope. Like, my biggest issue would be is it'd be Trunks' timeline all over again. But, like, for some odd reason, I feel like we need Trunks' timeline.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
You all good, man. Because, like, even Future Gohan was just, like, fucking dope. Future Gohan went out there to take on the goddamn androids by himself and lost an arm. But was still fighting.
Like, he was so dope, they literally put him in, like, games. Some of the games, like, either they didn't have the arm. I can't remember what game where he, like, visibly didn't have the arm and he was just using the one arm in combos. But even if they did, like, visually have the arm there, he still wasn't using it. Like, he was that fucking dope.
Like, Future Gohan better than adult Gohan? Yeah.
Facts.
100%. Actual factuals for your ass. Like, yeah, like people didn't even understand it. Like, if like Gohan was kicking ass with one arm, like, and then they turned around and bitch future Trunks and Super, and I was just like, yeah, I don't even want to watch you anymore.
Bro, I hate it. Like how you go from Future Trunks and DBZ, Trunks even in the BoJack movie, but then we get Trunks and fucking Super. Like that.
Trunks and Super was a whole bitch, right?
Trunks and Super was a whole bitch, man.
Trunks that
Hate it.
everybody kept trying to give him his props, like, yeah, but you gotta
Hell
realize
no.
that his timeline changed after they beat the androids. That don't mean
I'm
shit.
like, bro, so like what happened to Trunks in the hyperbolic time chamber, bro?
What, like, if that's the case, like, what happened to the Trunks y'all put in the hyperbolic time chamber, G?
Right.
His fucking future didn't change that much. Cell was still
Hell no.
around.
Bro,
So what the fuck happened?
Exactly.
Like,
What the fuck?
man, people don't understand. I'd give him his props if he was still Savage. Yeah, like, I would give him his props too, but you know, Akira Toriyama happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Just think about
I
it.
give him his props too.
Because think about it. Akira Toriyama happened, and I'm going to give you the reason why I say Akira Toriyama happened. Because Akira Toriyama didn't like Vegeta. So, like, if we think any of Vegeta family members finna take a dub in any of these animes, like, we wrong.
Wasn't even something like, didn't he forget like Trunks OG hair color, and then that's why like his hair was like blue.
Like, he forgot Trunks' OG hair color. Or, like, the reason why we don't see Super Saiyan 2 is because Trunks with the wife beater bruh equals problem. Trunks with the wife beater with the Castle Corp jacket is god tier.
Bro, Trunks. I still feel like Trunks with the wife beater with the Castle Corp jacket with the sleeves ripped off and BoJack.
Bruh,
Was a fucking problem. Because man was jacked but still like fitted and just ready for the fucking action, bro.
Like,
Vegeta popped up like, take your sword, kid.
Take this sword. Alright, I got you. Ying, 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 ying. Hey, that's fine. Like, we were like, when we were really sitting there thinking about it, Trunks really had me sitting here thinking about him, like, yo, like, the fuck? Like, or for instance, like, the reason why Super Saiyan 2 isn't a thing anymore is because Akira Toriyama legitimately said he forgot that Super Saiyan 2 was a thing and he didn't like drawing it. Because the electricity around it was too problematic to draw. But that was one of your fucking greatest
that was
inventions.
your most goated moments, man. That was one of his like goated moments ever.
Because when Gohan went Super Saiyan, yeah, SS3 not wanting to draw, like, the reason why SS3 is not a thing is he didn't want to draw the hair anymore.
Right. Because drawn. I guess I can kind of see it, but like still, like you telling me, like Vegeta, it is technically stronger than Super Saiyan 3, but doesn't go Super Saiyan 3. But like they definitely made Goku go Super Saiyan 3, essentially for no reason.
Practically, like, my thing is this: like, he needs to talk with whoever did Super Saiyan 4 and put Super Saiyan 4 in the show.
Super Saiyan 4, that's the one thing I'll say. Super Saiyan 4 to me makes sense. It's like you reaching into your ancestors and like pulling out like the great ape like power, but without the transformation. Super Saiyan 4 to me made hella sense. Because, I appreciated Super Saiyan 4.
I appreciated Super Saiyan 4 for the simple fact that Super Saiyan 4 was legit goated. Like, Super Saiyan 4 was goated. Like, because you gotta think about it. It went Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. But you skipped over Super Saiyan 4 because you didn't feel like drawing Super Saiyan 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did all the designs for GT. That's the thing. He did all the designs for GT, but he just didn't do the story.
Man, did all the designs. Even did like Vegeta, baby Vegeta, like I like baby Vegeta and then like baby Vegeta grade 8. But like, man, I don't know. I hope I'm
If you
hoping
didn't,
for
feel
next
like
season of Super.
if you didn't feel like drawing it, hire Mappa ass. Mappa would have drew that shit for you.
I ain't gonna front. Map have been working. Map have been working. They deserve every check they get.
Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen,
Jujutsu Kaisen,
Attack on Titan season 4.
Attack on Titan. Man, Map have been putting in fucking work, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hold up. I already know they're working on. Hold up, let me see. I know they're working on more shit.
And like I try to like put Mappa out there. Like yeah, Mappa has its issues. Mappa has something going on where people are quitting because of the high demand. Like, and I understand that, but Mappa out here putting in work.
Mappa out here putting in work. It makes sense. Like I understand the reasons and why they want to quit. They out here working.
They out here putting in work. Like I'll be totally honest with you. The reason I ain't watched Boruto is because like the motherfucking animations is ass. The only kind of animations is good is when it's a fight scene. But other than that, the animations is ass.
That's all the hype I've been seeing. Like any fight to do with like any of the shikis. That's the only time I'm seeing like anything. Oh my god! Like Boruto about to cook up real quick. Like okay, is it some big boss fight? Yeah, like figures. But like any other time,
with the exception of ass.
Right, but any other time with the exception, and like barely with the exception of like the one episode where they had Lee and Lee Kid in there, Metal Lee. I'm just like, Like I looked at the animation in that fight. I'm like, it wasn't all that. It wasn't nothing like. No, we'll never get what we got. We'll never get what we got with Shippuden.
No, because like Shippuden's fucking fight scenes were nasty.
Man.
They were done right. The fucking animations for the originals was done right, and then you got Boruto.
All right.
And like you mean to tell me you wait a whole ass week to drop an animation, like to drop an episode, and your animations is ass, and Jujutsu Kaisen was dropping an episode every week, and their animations were clean? Fuck out my face with that bullshit, boy.
Right. Cause man, Matt been working so hard. They even said like wasn't it Black Clover that's I guess supposed to be taking like a hiatus, and everybody was checking for Map. Like, okay, is Map gonna pick it up? Map gonna pick up? Like, y'all asking this company they gonna pick it up? They already got like four animes that they've been working on, including like the two, like the one like hypest new age anime, right. And y'all want them to take another one? Like, man, y'all crazy.
Y'all crazy.
But they working though.
I gotta try this out. Hold on. Clear Stoke. Todoroki out here. He's swinging that Excalibur. Strong in the back like Electric Jack. Double cross him. If you talking smack, he finna unleash the Rasengan on your ass. Drop like, okay, Bob Miller, I see you. You got something. I see you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I see you. I like to play with the names though. I like to play with the names though. Yeah, man. Like people, I don't think a lot of people even get it yet. A lot of people really don't even understand that. Man, like a lot of this shit is real. Like we anime fans take that shit real. Like a lot of these people don't realize how serious this shit is, man. Like when people be talking about some, oh well, if you think you can do better, then do it. Like I ain't saying I could do better, but you making an excuse for why why Boruto's animations is ass. Like there is no excuse.
I just feel like they're trying to just to recreate shit that you can't capture that same feeling. I feel like I feel like they've given us so much. They've given us like between the way chakra works, different types of chakra, users, abilities, fighting, uh, dialogue to storytelling. Even some of the filler episodes was even fire. But I feel like
Exactly.
them trying to do that in Boruto, but like leading Boruto off with a interesting looking like huge powerful fight like between Boruto and Kawaki, was it Kawaki? Kawai, whatever.
Kawaki. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be dope.
starting
But
off
like,
I feel like that's gonna be dope, but it's like I'm not invested to watch the growth. I'd rather wait till it get like, to be honest, I'd rather just wait till
I'm gonna
it
be
gets
totally
there.
honest with you. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out, and when the episode drop, I'm just gonna watch the episode.
Because it's
Yeah, he
like
said, "How are you
it's nothing
both?"
that they
I'm
it's like
doing
nothing that
good.
they was.
Well,
I'm doing good, man. Happy to be here. So super appreciative. After this, fun be taking care of the little one, uh, trying to just give the wife some time to rest. Adjusting to like a new, like we already have a daughter, she's 6, but adjusting to like
waking
uh
up early again.
man, like the just adjusting. It's been a big adjustment. But it's been a good one though. It's been a good one. Won't trade it for the world, man. Won't trade it for the world.
I know, like me and the missus is talking about baby number 2 as well. So we talking about it. We gonna see where it goes from here. But we definitely talking about it. But man, is anybody else in the chat have a question for our lovely guest here?
Oh, did you? What were some of the other questions? I know we went off on a whole like tangent.
We spread it off on a whole tangent.
Man,
I asked you if you had any advice already.
mm.
Man, so if you could talk to Twitch like right now about what's going on their platform, what would you tell them?
Mm.
What would you say to them? Because we know that.
'Cause I feel like right. 'Cause I feel like on a platform where Twitch, the company, promotes so much diversity and safety and creativity, but to have something like this going on and to say something as simple as, "Oh, we're working on something to combat this to come out later on in the year, but nothing to do about it now." It's like really sad and disheartening because it's like this problem that's going on is happening now to these people, to the people that are using your platform, and it's really rubbing a lot of people the wrong way because it's like you think that oh yeah, they just rolled out that we can include like African American and Black in the hashtags, and they sit here and try to open up more ways to get connected to your favorite streamers or potentially a whole new door of streamers, but that new door that they just opened up just creates a new door for hate to fill through. It's just like, wow, okay, so where's y'all mindset? You want, I get that you want the reach, but you got to also understand that there are people out there that they can use the reach that you just opened up to affect these people that you are trying to open up these doors for. So it's like, don't just think about the shit that you are providing, but think about the defenses that needs to be taken from when you're providing these new things. New things as in like you adding like Black in the hashtag of your stream, or African American in the hashtag of your stream, or LGBTQ plus in the hashtag of your stream, but realizing that some people will go to that just to spread hate.
Preach, much love, cause Twitch, we know you watching. Like today,
Like, something needs to be done now.
Something needs to be done. Like not later on this year. Something needs to be done
Right.
now. I literally watched a stream today where the streamer got hate rated, and these people are using the hard R to the point where
Right.
this poor streamer, this poor girl had to had to go to her Be Right Back screen and walk away because it got to her. Like,
and like not everybody exactly, and that's the whole thing. Like not everybody's as tough as thick skinned as some people. Some people have ways they combat it. Some people don't. But this shit can not only be harmful for a person's channel, but harmful for that person's like mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and it could be. I know from people I've talked to, like I've known people that have been streaming for a little bit recently, and all this shit been going on. They'd be like, "Oh no, I'm taking a little break, waiting till this shit dies down." Like it's gotten so bad where people that one day they were wanting to create and grow, now they're afraid to just get on the platform, and that just blows the hell out of me. That cannot be a thing. It cannot be a thing. Them saying, "Oh, we're working on something and rolling it out later this year. We need something now."
yes, sir. You're always allowed to speak your mind here in the chat. Cause yeah, man. Like when I really look at this and I think about it, man, there are people who are, there are people who are thinking about leaving your streaming platform because you can't offer them the protection.
But the safety of just
like there are people like right now. I'm actually doing a multi-stream. I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube right now.
mm-hmm.
Why? Because like if shit doesn't change, I'm going to leave because you are not finna sit here and allow somebody to come into my chat and call me the hard R. And there's nothing that you can do about it but review their account and take appropriate actions. No, because like if I was to do something on this channel that was against your TOS, you'd ban me immediately.
Right.
So the whole you gotta wait it out, we gotta review it thing needs to stop because these hate raids are targeting people of color, and that needs to be fixed. We already have enough hatred in this world. Right now, what we really need is to feel safe on our platforms.
Right.
Like, if I can't feel safe talking on this platform, hosting a Roki Talks on this platform, without having to, check my chat to make sure I'm not being raided by somebody who's coming in here to spread hateful ignorance, I don't need to be on this platform. Y'all gotta do something. It doesn't need to be later on this year. It needs to be today or tomorrow or sometime soon. Because if it's not sometime soon, trust me, you're going to lose people. Like, and I honestly, I hate to say it, but I think that's what needs to happen. I think content creators of color needs to take, I believe that content creator of colors just need to go ahead and leave. Because maybe then you'll see that that you need to roll out a solution. Hell, Facebook has a solution, and Facebook Gaming just came out last year. Facebook Gaming already has a solution. You are the biggest streaming platform, and you don't have a solution.
Like, and God forbid something happen. God forbid something happened to a streamer that may not be as tough-skinned or strong-willed with dealing with this. Because God forbid something happened to a streamer where we hear something in the news of a person taking their life from this, and then I feel like, oh, once that'll happen, like it shouldn't take. I feel like once that'll happen, I could see Twitch making a move then, but it's like, what? And if they do make that move, it's just like, okay, what did y'all have planned before that? Before whatever y'all had, right? Before whatever y'all had going on, what is y'all plan if this happens? Right. why would y'all say something when it does happen? That's why when I say like there needs to be a solution now, it needs to be a solution right now, like right now.
Because let me put it like this, man. If I ever catch on to one of the fact that one of my close friends or somebody that I care about committed suicide because you guys couldn't find a simple solution to stop people from creating bots accounts and sending out hate raids, yo, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That's it. That's all. Not coming back to this platform. You need to fix it. Bob Miller says, I personally believe these issues aren't taken care of on time is because I believe unless the people in charge get personally affected or affected by the issues, they don't put it as the first priority or look at it at all. It's sad. And it really is because, man, all it takes is for somebody to be having a really bad day and they get targeted by a hate raid and, you know,
exactly.
And now we're sitting here attending a close friend's funeral.
Like you never know what's going on in somebody's life, and then all it takes is just something as big as that. Because this isn't just like one person doing this. This is like a collective group of people that are joined together, like by the thousands. Some of the accounts I've seen had 6,000 and counting, 40,000, 24,000 and counting, and are going to people's pages and like spreading hate. But I promise you, if anything was to come out in the news about something that could affect Twitch and how the world perceives them with this going on, I promise you they'd say something. But the fact that it hasn't like reached, like, maybe I've seen it reach social media. I've yet to see it reach mainstream media, and I swear if it did, like if it reached some news stations, if it reached anywhere, like besides just Twitter or within the hashtags, I promise you they do something. They sit here and put that on the back burner. Right now, put everything else on the back burner, because right now I don't want to see a fucking ad of who y'all perceive as y'all favorite streamer playing Call of Duty. I want something ensuring that the people that are using your platform, the people that you provide this platform for, can say that, hey, we care about our users, we care about our creators on this platform, to promise safety to them. Because this happening and them just saying like, oh, we're working on something and we're rolling it out later on, whatever else that they're working on needs to be on the back burner. Because if something was to come out and be like, hey, yeah, we got this new kind of emotes or this new creator feature or anything like that, I feel like everybody right now, in the climate that we live in the day-to-day climate that we live in as people of color, and as men and women, people of color, dealing with racist people, with negative mindset people in this world, it needs to be something.
Because like my situation is this: I can deal with it on the outside world.
Yes.
On the outside world, I can punch you in your fucking face.
Right.
I can punch you square in your fucking face. But I can't punch you in the face through the internet. And I'm not trying to sit here and have to report 60, 70, maybe 200,000 accounts just to get their account probably suspended.
Ensure some kind of safety, or ensure some kind of like safety, which is damn near not even promised, because they can just make a fucking another one.
Because like, man, like, and it's wild, because if you know that people are out here doing it and this is your platform, you held a Black Lives Matter, you had a Black History Month and a Black Lives Matter thing going down on here. You had a Stop Asian Hate thing going on your stuff. But now the pressing issue is the fact that there are people on here spreading hate and spreading ignorance And like my guy said, there are not a lot of people who are thick-skinned like that can actually, handle that type of stuff. And all it takes is for one bad day, and you're gonna be sitting in the fucking news. You could stop it before it gets there. But you're too concerned about giving new followers emotes that they can use.
I'm sitting here, like, it just made me like go on Twitter right now and just look up like what they've been pushing. Like they talked about it on the 11th, talked about them about the harassment and everything going on, and them improving stuff and releasing it later this year. But everything after that post, Twitch rivals, ad for some musician, Twitch rivals again. Somebody playing Genshin Impact. Athletes, another person mowing lawns. Like, we get it. Like, we get it. You want to promote your your partners and stuff, but this is something that's not only just happening one day. This is shit that's been happening for weeks now.
And that's another thing, man. Like, hey, to you partners out there, like, if you're a partner, man, say something. They're listening to you. You're a partner for a reason. Like, I'm an affiliate. They're not really gonna listen to me. But for the partners out there, man, say something. Let's get this fixed. Because at this point in time, nobody's safe. You're not safe. I'm not safe. Hell, the people starting out streaming are not safe because they don't even know what a command bot is. They don't know how to stop these raids. I need people to start saying something, man. But, alright, man, we gonna end this right here. Cause, like, man,
appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here.
I can talk about that all fucking day.
For real, man. Me too.
Like it's gonna make my blood boil.
But I appreciate you having me here, man. I appreciate you so much.
Hey,
Give me the opportunities to share space with you. Good luck, man. Congrats again on reaching a new follower goal. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for the shout outs and blessing me with your community. And man, thank you, bro.
Thank you for being on here. Thank you for, taking the time to chat it up with me. Thank you for coming out and meeting the community. Not only just meeting the community, bring some of your community coming over here as well. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you for the talk. Thank you for just shooting the shit and like going through things of just talking about anime for hours.
Right.
I appreciate it because that's a dope segment.
Man, for real.
Yo, so as we end this, I'm gonna go outside of my comfort zone with my raid this time because I normally just raid into a very, very small, tight-knit community of people. But I got a homie that I have never raided before. So if you guys are in here still, if you guys are still in here, if you're a sub, I need you to go ahead and copy that sub raid message. If you're not a sub, I need you to copy the raid message. I gotta roll out. And
me too, man.
Before I roll out, I'm gonna hit y'all with the Cowboy Bebop. Actually, we're gonna play our guest off before we leave out of here. So if y'all have not, make sure you follow Evo Alpha. Like I told y'all earlier, he's so close to his 1K on this streaming platform.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
No problem, man. I love to see it. Make sure y'all follow this man. Make sure y'all go show him some love. Make sure y'all, support each other. Make sure if you have not seen a person in here, make sure that you support them. Make sure y'all have fun. Have fun. I got the sub raid up already. We're about to raid out, but I'm gonna play my lovely guest off with his. So some odd reason why my stuff went down. You gotta love it. You know you gotta love it when all your stuff goes down.
Hey man, it's a never ending thing.
Yep,
You'll
Twitch is
get
a
it.
never ending thing. Let me find out Twitch man that I called them out on here. Hey, if you mad, do something.
Hey, we gotta start somewhere.
Right.
Speaking up is just the first step.
Let's do stay. Two. So, alright, my brother. I'll let you go,
Alright,
man.
bro.
Y'all be smooth. Peace. Yo, to the squad who's still in here. So, like I told y'all, if y'all need to, make sure y'all follow that man. Make sure y'all go and support that man. Make sure y'all go and show him some love. Make sure y'all do everything that we would normally do for each other in his streams here. I'm gonna hit y'all with this Inuyasha. So that's his stuff. Make sure y'all get in on him. Make sure y'all, like I said, show him some love, show him some support. He's almost to 1K followers. I'm sitting at 775. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And as we are leaving out here, I wanted to play this one last time.